Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Diamond on Colonist.io 1v1. On today's board, we have a tough one. We have the second pick, and all of the ore is clumped in the top of the board. On this board, I see wood. There's two good spots. Brick is actually fairly plentiful. There's a good bit of wheat, and even sheep is going to be a little bit tough to get here. If they point up, which I kind of expected they were going to do, what I want to do here is I want to try and maximize our space. So what I'm initially looking at is taking something like, I don't know, the 5, 9, 10 doesn't look terrible, and it helps us to get to this first, but then we are stuck in a spot where it's tough for us to get the remainder of our resources. What I might do, man, we are just going to be so slow building roads is the issue here. I kind of want to take the 9, 10, 11 up and then take, I don't even know, the 8, 3, 4. But that doesn't feel very good. I could take the 8, 10, 3. Go right. All right, we got the 5, 9, 10. A little bit scarier than I wanted on that pick. And I'm tempted here to point down. But I'm going to point up against my better judgment. And I need to make sure I get brick here. It's a question of which brick spot do I take. And I'm most tempted to take the 8, 4, 3 and go down and go towards this ore port, because we do have the doubled here. Our opponent could take the 6, 3, 11 from us. And I think regardless of which way we go, we're going to get plowed. So I think I'm going to do this and point down. If our opponent takes the time to plow here, I'm going to come back and try and get to this 3, 10, 11. They take the 5, 6, 9. They go sheepless to start. And they're going to control the wheat this game, which is going to be tricky for us to handle. But I think it's doable. All right, there's another ore. I'm tempted to secure this spot. They do have the coordinated 6s, meaning that they're going to get a lot of roads very, very fast. I don't know if this wheat port does a ton for us, though. So I'm going to pass, actually. A 6 rolls. A 4 rolls. Are they going to do this plow? They city. And another ore rolls. I think because my plan is to use this ore port, I'm going to preserve this road right now. 7 comes out. And we do get our second wheat. I'm going to go ahead and place it on here. Try and make our advantage be our production. A 3 rolls. 7 comes out. Assume they're going to block the 10. The 8 is a block. I don't think it's a great block. 5. That coordinated 6 is going to hurt us all game. And there's their first... Ooh, they take the brick port. I do like the brick port play. Coordinated 6s. And we do get a 7. So I think here I'm going to block their source of wood, try and take the sting out of the coordination. I'm looking for a 3 and a 10 here, which is not exactly going to turn out great for us. And that's a tough 7 to have early, for sure. So let's put this on, let's keep it on their 6s. We get a wood. And now I might be looking to go I could port down now. I don't think it's the best option, so I'm just going to build a road first. Keeps us under. 10 finally hits. And I think what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to place this first to get my ore port. And now I think our opponent definitely has the upper hand here. We do get a second city up quick, which is at least good for us. And that ore port's going to do really, really well, in my opinion. All right, 3 comes out. I'm looking for anything that allows me to start building. There's an 11. We're getting close. And having this 8 blocked is just killing our game. Three cities up. I think this one's probably going to be a pretty quick sweep. 2 rolls. I could go ahead and I could get the settle. Or I could try and fight on army. I think we need the settle more than we need the army. And this at least continues to build into our port. Our opponent just builds so fast. All right, so that should help us on the dev game. Another 9 comes out. Let's use that for 2 devs. We get a knight and Monopoly. Lots of wheat. My opponent has so much wheat. They give away 3 of it. Take a sheep. And that's 4 wheat for them, at least. Gosh, they just have a ton of it. All right, let's take the wheat. 9 of it. That at least gets us going somewhere, right? So I could get way ahead in the dev game, and I think that might be the way to go here. I know how much of this we make. I'm going to shoot for it. Victory point, knight, victory point, victory point. Okay, that puts us in a fighting position. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it'll work. So let's play this. They're going to the wood port. We got to stop something. I'm going to stop the 8 for now. Coordinate 6 hits. And I'm going to try and grab... I'm going to pass. There's a 4. They once again just get a ton of wheat. They're on 13 already. We do have 3 of the victory points. But their production is just so insane. 1, 2, and 3. We got 4 victory points. We have a road builder. We have a knight. I'm going to pass because I think they have a knight. Oh, and they take the sheep, which is a great pull for them. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. And they have 2 road settles for the win here. And both of them are available, so. Now I think this way is inefficient because there's no way that we really take road. So let's go ahead, let's play this, put it on the 8. 12 rolls. And we'll pass. There's another knight. Another 8, another wood. All right, we're going to play the knight, take army. We're at 12. And that was not what I wanted to see. And I just don't have anything here, unfortunately. So I guess I'm going to have to pass. Knight comes out, blocks our 5, huge 5 block. Good timing. All right, now the road settle off win. There's another 5 block. There's the 8. I think that's game. They have the wood port. Yep, that's road settle for the win. All right, GG's to our opponent. If we look at the stats, 15 to 12, definitely we got a little toasted on the dice stats. That was unfortunate. Look at the dev card stats. They did pull. We got all 4 victory points, which was effective and not effective at the same time. At least kept it close. But with the knights, it looks like they were going to take it from us next game, even regardless, just because there were so many knights in that deck. Activity stats are right here, and this is really going to be the tail of the tape, is our opponents just outproduced us so bad and had 2 really efficient ports, so good play by them. If you have comments for how we could play better, leave it down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and then finally subscribe to the channel, and that just helps me to make sure that you don't miss any of my future videos. And on that note, I will see you guys on the next episode.